Okay guys, so I already arrived at Toys Planet Odaiba and let's see whether they have the Super Sentai toys.
盛大を駆け抜ける時の古車回して無限の未来へ飛び込んで G.O.T
Okay guys, so basically today I already arrived at Toys Planet Odaiba. And this one is continuation from my previous video, which is I visit the Odaiba Diversity. And at first I thought that this toy planet is inside the Diversity, but it's actually in the opposite directions of this one, so it just crossed the road. Okay, so let's see what do they have first, and hopefully today I could find Super Sentai toys collections in the toy planet. And I already see one, which is the Tegajun and also the Tega Sword over here, but this one is more a newer versions of the Super Sentai, newer generations, and this one is what they displaying in the front side of the store. Okay, so walk in a little bit more, I can see like the transformer rack, that this one is the display case is pretty nice. So I think this is what it makes a little bit different compared to the other toys planet that I visit. So the toys conditions and the variety, I think it's a little bit more compared to the toy center that I visit in the Saitama. So hopefully they have more Super Sentai collections in here. So coming more like it has the more like plastic model over here and more of the transformer character over here. So let's take a look more whether they have the Super Sentai in here. More display case, this one is pretty cool, I want to see. So they have a pretty various of this transformer collections over here. And yes, this one is the more plastic model kit. So I'm starting to worry that I couldn't find any Super Sentai toys in these stores because this location is pretty far from where my hotel is, so it's kind of effort to come over here. So I hope today my visit to the toy planet is not disappointing. So let's take a look guys, whether I'm going to find many Super Sentai toys that I could bring home. Let's see. Okay, so more over here is actually they also have the Beyblade sections. So I'm not pretty detailed about the Beyblade, but how do you think guys about their Beyblade collection? So I think from the type or the variants of the Beyblade itself, they have so many, even they have their own rack over here. So if you're a Beyblade fan, make sure that you also visit this store. Hopefully you guys can find what you are hunting for. They also have this one is kind of reminds me of the Tamiya, for a WD racing car. Okay, so let's take a look around over here. They have a lot of Legos also around there. So this one is Beyblade, they have their own sections. Okay, moving around, so this is still a kind of outside of this toy planet. So Lego minifigure over here they displaying, it's kind of pretty cool. So many, I think I'm not pretty detailed about this Lego, but maybe this is something that kind of rare. Maybe you can find some of the rare stuff over here. So more of Lego techniques, and I think I just hope that they have like more older Lego collections, like a Lego Castle or Lego Space that I had when I was a kid. So that's one could be a very great experience. Okay, guys, so I already found the Super Sentai sections, and it's pretty cool. They have so many rack over here, and also they have a display case. So let's take a look one by one. So I'm pretty excited. This is still in front of the area. So they have the Kadokanger, Senpujin, and Goraijin set. This is pretty rare actually. So they are selling this. I'm not sure is there any kind of missing item, but if you like to get one, maybe you should check this store. Okay, more of the Jewel Cube and also the Go Buster over here. So I think this one is some kind of the loose Super Sentai robot toys that they have currently. It's also this displaying over here. More over in the coming rack, so they have the Tega Sword, the Boom Boom Ger, and more into the the newer item from the Super Sentai toys. So this one is the Boom Boom Carrier, and we have the Oni Taijin, yes, Momotaro, and also the Tora Dragon Jin maybe I forget the name, but that's from the teenager. So we have the Senkaiger over here, Kira Major, so some of the Kira Major Super Minipla, more of the Kira Major, and also the weapons of the Narikiri set is pretty cool. This one is from the Senkaiger, right? And we still having some of them. The condition is very nice, like just like new. So I'm not sure whether this one is new or not, but usually they mentions on the box about the conditions of the item itself. And more, this one is I think the King Oger series. So guys, as you can see that actually besides the DX robot Super Sentai robot collections, they also have the DX for Narikiri, or the cosplay accessories. Okay, so next is I could find a more older one. So this one is from the not Jew Order, but Q Ranger. Yes, this one is from the Q Ranger, Cerberus, and they also have some of the loose item that packed using the plastic is still looks like very nice to me. And let's take a look whether they have other. So they also have, this one is from the Lupin Ranger, more into the newer item over here, also more Narikiri series. So Ryu Soldier, okay, still Ryu Soldier area. So you guys can see like how many rack do they have. At least they have 2 or 3 alley for of the Super Sentai collections. So this one is the striker mode. Still have the King Roger collections. I'm pretty let's say excited that I would like to find the older Super Sentai item or the accessories from the older series, because I'm start moving to the older series of the Super Sentai robot collections right now, and it's kind of hard to find the one with really good conditions. So guys, how do you think about this one Toy Planet in Odaiba? Please let me know in the comment sections whether you think it's worth to visit for a toy hunt. I myself still think that it's really a nice good options, especially if you are in the Tokyo area. So this one is a place to go, I think. Okay, so still continuing Senkaiger. So this one is pretty cool form, the last form I think from the Senkaiger, but I haven't do that actually. So more into the DX collections and Kira Major. They have a bunch of the Real Soldier and Kira Major over here, so it's pretty cool. And this one is one of the item that is pretty interesting. It's from the Go-Go Sentai Bokenger, sorry. Yeah, and you know guys, that Bokenger is a pretty old Super Sentai. It's not that very old, but it's kinda cool one. Like it's a pretty good era of the Super Sentai, and they have some of the Tokyuger. Yes, this one from Tokyuger, and also from the Ninja we have the Haomaru, but it doesn't have any box. It's a loose and weapon from the Ninja. So I think they kinda like list up or displaying the item based on the series somehow. So I feel like I doing this video on the sequence, but actually it's not. I just taking a video like some kind of randomly to which item that I found. It's pretty interesting. And next one is okay, so this one is the older one. We have the Magic King, we have the Geki Ranger over here. They displaying inside the case. And guys, this one is a loose item, so you guys can check whether you lose the some kind of the Go-Onger, the soul engine. So you guys can find over here, I think. And Gokaiger, and I think that Gokaiger weapon is kind of cool. Maybe I should get some of the Narikiri's item later on, but yes, not right now. I'm trying to put more focus into the Super Robot Sentai first, before get into the Narikiri versions or the weapon of the Super Sentai, because it's kind of another world, I think. So they have the both black and the normal color of the Kyoryugen, but I think that this Kyoryugen is is it a full actions one? And we also have the I think that one is the full actions also for the Toba Spino, but it losing the helmet. So helmet, or at least the moon mark on the forehead is kind of important for me, I think, as the Toba Spino accessories. So more into the Ryu Soldier over here. So they also have the Ryu Soldier displaying, including their soft B is pretty cool, and the final mode of the Lupin Kaiser Robo. Okay guys, so how do you think about this one? So if you like this toy planet, please let me know in the comment sections below. I think their collection is pretty massive in terms of the Super Sentai, and I hope I can find some of the accessories of the part that I miss from my collections, and hopefully I could get some from here. And more of the Q Ranger over here, so you guys can see the Ju-O Cube. So this one is the Ju-Oger area. It's pretty cool. Some of the additional weapon they also having over here. So okay guys, this one is I think is the real deal. This one is the older Super Sentai collections. They have the Ninja, which is the US versions over here, the Gao King, the Gao Hunter, and also this one they having the Gao King over here, but actually somehow it's missing one hand. So it's just sold as it is. It's a loose item, and some of the part from the Die Ranger they also have it over here. Some part of the 5 man with the losing right arm. Okay, so this collections event is kind of cool, and I couldn't find store except like Mandarake is displaying like this. These are pretty cool, and this one is the older versions of I don't know, like I think this one should be like the Brave series. So if you guys know something about this, please let me know in the comment sections. All the Super Sentai like Turbo Roger, and also they have the very holy grail of the Bokanger, which is the gold plated versions. They have the Jet Icarus over here, and Daishujin, of course, the Daishujin with the Brachion, and they also have the Dragon Caesar over there. So I just wonder like why they don't combine the Dragon Caesar with the Daishujin and the Brachios together, but Maybe that's for selling the item point of view. Maybe it's like kind of one set. And we can see more Gingaman and also the O-Ranger collections over here. Some of the helmet of this O-Ranger looks missing. It's they have the Vulcan hat, but it doesn't have like the normal one. Okay guys, so it's pretty much a Super Sentai collection over here. Only by looking at this, I think that visiting the Toy Planet today is a very good correct decisions for me, even though it's kind of far from my hotel, but it's worth to come for. And I'm more into like their weapon collection of the older Super Sentai here. You guys can see some of the RV Robo parts, some of the... Okay, so let's check what others they have over here. They also have like the older Super Sentai Narikiris, and I saw like VRV Robo over here, but what is the missing part for it? So it's like on the other side, the bottom side of this rack. Maybe we're gonna see it soon. Okay, so let's take a look. So it's also in the loose condition. Some of the Mega Ranger Sentai is over here. I think that's one is from the Mega Winger and also the Mega Voyager. And yes, this is the real deal, guys. So this is one is the Masked Man, and from the older Super Sentai and the Metal Heroes series. And we have here, I think this one is from the Dyna Dragon, Dyna Robo collections. And they also have the Flash in box, or I guess like the price going to be very high, at least for me. And they also have the Star Condor over there. So Star Condor is the big carrier from the Flash King, from the Flash Man series, and it's very cool because it has like 2 layers of the storage or some kind of compartment over there. And okay, so this one is like more into the loose sections I want to show to you guys. Okay, so besides the item with the box, you guys can see over here, like on the bottom side of the rack, I could find some of the Super Sentai, the loose item, and it's many of them. It's many of them. So I can find the Tokyo series, the DX Safari, and if you guys trying to look for some parts, maybe you guys can try your luck, and if you can find something in here, it's very nice. So compared to the other store, I could find many of the Super Sentai item in here. So Toys Planet really has a big collections of the loose Super Sentai item. So maybe this one is some kind of the collections that recycled from the previous owner. So it's a pretty most of them is still wrapped in the plastic like this. So I think it's to protect from the dirt or something. I could find many of the item from the newer Super Sentai series, but unfortunately I couldn't find anything from the older Super Sentai like the Google 5 or something. Maybe it's because like it's very old. So okay, so this one is the DX Voyager. As you guys if you guys already watched my video about the Die Voyager, so you guys can see that actually the Die Voyager, my Die Voyager, the antenna is broken. And we can see over here that we have more used soldier over here, and some of the used soldier collections, and also the, I think this one is from the Pato Ranger gun, and Q Ranger. You guys can name it. If like from the newer Super Sentai collections, I think they have a big stock of collections over here. So Jewel Cube and the Q Ranger cube. I think this one is the some kind of the Voyager. I forget. I haven't opened mine. So this one is also from the Dual Cube. And guys, you guys can also see that they have like the loose item that they put in the plastic and then they hang it like that. So that one is one of the pretty good options if you are looking for the parts of the Super Sentai collections. Okay, so continuing, so let's take a look what kind of stuff that they have in that rack. And over here guys, on the other side, so if you like about the Kamen Rider, also you can find a massive Kamen Rider belt and also the Narikiri series collection over here. You just name it like belt or some of accessories from the Kamen Rider belt. It's very nice. You guys can check there. Okay, so many Kamen Rider item over here. So I myself haven't put like focus on the Kamen Rider, but I guess from some of the item in here, I really like this Super 1 belt, 01 belt. I really like it. So please tell me guys in the comment sections whether the DX Kamen Rider bear is worth to collect. And I think the answer is yes, but please give your best answer. I think this one is pretty cool, massive collections of the Kamen Rider belt we can find over here. So guys, if you are looking for Kamen Rider belt, Toys Planet can be one of the other options besides the Mandarake when you are visiting the Tokyo area. And they also have like other parts they put in here. So I really saw some of the Ninja and also some of the Go-Sager item hanging over here, the parts. But just like I said that I couldn't find, at least for the older Super Sentai series, this one all from the newer versions of the Super Sentai. So hopefully you guys can find it. I think it's depend on the stock, what kind of stock that they have. Okay guys, so this one is the last part of this video. So very cool Kamen Rider belt collections they have over here. So it's very crazy. They are displaying one by one of each Kamen Rider belt. It's I already ran out of words. It's very cool, from the Hibiki to the new rider. It's pretty massive Kamen Rider collections. Decade, Kiva, very cool. I think this one is Kamen Rider Kikai, so I didn't expect that they also have this Kamen Rider Kikai collections belt, double, very cool, from Gaim. And also this one is from the newer version Kamen Rider Black, and also Amazon, maybe. Please let me know in the comment sections below if I made a mistake. And this one is from the Kamen Rider Ichigo. I think this one should be from the movie versions of the Kamen Rider Ichigo, and they also put some kind of the small Kamen Rider here, softly over here, so you guys can check this kind of massive Kamen Rider collections. Hopefully when you visit this place you could find something. Okay guys, so basically that's it, most of my review of Toys Planet. So if you are new to this channel, really appreciate if you like and subscribe this video, if it gives reference to you guys when doing the toys hunting in the Tokyo area. And if you guys plan to visit Tokyo, please don't forget to visit the Toy Planet, because I think it's also one of the great options for the toys hunting. So tell me in the comment sections guys whether you like this finding or not. I think Toys Planet is one of my biggest achievement for this time toys hunting in Tokyo. I didn't expect, and then I think that this Toy Planet is just opened like in the recent years. So maybe 1 or 2 years ago they don't have this Odaiba, but please tell me if I'm wrong, because I never visit this place before. So I really glad that I visit this place. Okay guys, so I think that's all for today's video. Please like and subscribe and share to your friends if you find this video is really helpful. Okay, so I guess please enjoy the rest of this video and see you soon in the next one. So see you guys, bye bye.